I may never get abs, but doggone it, that's okay. We're gonna give you the best ab exercises that you can do so that you can actually get abs, and we're gonna start right now. So let's start with a 60-second breakdown. So right off the bat, we have to understand that we're gonna have our internal and our external obliques, and they're gonna be lined up in different ways, but over here on the side, and that's when you're really diced up, they look really, really nice. Then we're gonna have our rectus abdominis, okay, that sheath right up the middle, then the transverse abdominis, which is essentially underneath the obliques. And then we have to understand, what are the abs really good for? First, they're really good at protecting your organs. Okay, the second big factor, they're really good at helping with your posture. They're also really effective at improving trunk control so that you're not collapsing all over the place and helping you breathe properly. They're also very good at helping you increase your internal pressure. So if you're giving birth to a child or if you're lifting weights, it's important to have really strong abs. Now, let's get into the workout. All right, so if I want to stimulate the abs, I think one of the big things we have to touch on is that one of the best ways to stimulate your abs is to do heavy back squats, heavy snatches, heavy cleans, heavy front squats. But for this video, we're gonna avoid that. Although you still should take that as a little nugget that you can improve your ab by just lifting heavier with technical coordination and absolute strength movements. Now, I still want to do a compound movement that's going to put me in a little bit of a weird position, so I have to have that dynamic trunk control. I have to elicit a good response from my abs, and that first exercise is going to be an overhead single leg squat. Okay, so the first movement, we're going to go a little bit more compound. It's not going to isolate the abs yet. We're going to hold here, and we want to stay as stable as possible. Squeeze through your belly button, okay? Squeeze through your belly button to keep that plate in place. We're gonna do 7 reps each side, and then we're gonna superset that with this absolutely incredible dynamic plank. So this is going to be a walrus. Now we want to have dorsiflexion when we're doing this. If we're a swimmer, you can have a little bit more plantar flexion. It's going to transfer a little bit better. I'm going to show you here that the other thing that I want to see, keeping your thumbs facing one another, okay? That's going to help you with your trunk, and you also want to squeeze your belly button to the ceiling. And this is something that also helps with your lats and your shoulders. So here, that for about 15 meters, and then you can rest for about a minute and a half, get back into the overhead single leg squats, and then that's going to take us into the next more complex exercise. We all want to look great with our shirt off, and that means we need to be healthy and optimize our overall testosterone. And that's what today's video sponsor is all about. Let's Get Checked. Let's Get Checked is a worldwide leader in at-home testing kits. And their male testing kits let you check your testosterone in the comfort of your own home. And if you're someone who loves to strength train or you just want to be healthy, Let's Get Checked is perfect for you. Low levels of testosterone can lead to depression, a decrease in motivation, and a decrease in lean muscle mass. I use this service personally to help myself get into the best shape of my life. I was able to take individual tests to track my hormone levels, which in turn helped me be a little bit more focused on what my overall goals were, and it prioritized my overall schedule because I wanted to optimize my hormones. And I received my results in just a few days after submitting my test. You can order your testing kit today and it'll show up in a discreet package at your front doorstep. Within a few days of completing your test, your results will show up in an online portal. So if you want to test your hormone levels without leaving the comfort of your own home, head over to lgc.com/gstrength, or at checkout use the code GarageStrength25 for 25% off your first order. Now that your hormones are all good, let's get back to building that six-pack. Now, I like to go with a hair more isolation, okay? And we're gonna use the hips here a little bit, and that's gonna take us into that next exercise. So we started with overhead single leg squats, and we supersetted that with the walrus. That's gonna get your trunk, your abs lit up. But they're more complex, they're a little bit more compound. Now we're getting down to where we can isolate a little bit more, and that's gonna be with Pass the Plate. My video editor got the 10 kilo, so this is gonna be really hard for me to do. Now, one of the big things that I like to focus on when we're doing Pass the Plate is trying to push my belly button down into the floor, okay? So that's gonna actually even train a little bit of my lower back. So I wanna be here, really, really flexing, and over time, you might even get like a little bit shaky, all right? So I wanna get into that overhead position where we're gonna get into that, very similar to like a hollow body rock, okay? So we're gonna be here, come up, and I wanna have that down, and then I wanna come back, and even when I come back here, with my tibias forward, okay, I wanna really try and squeeze my belly button down, and then come back. Right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's gonna be one of the best ways to just light up your rectus abdominis. That's one thing too, is that you will be able to feel all through here, right? That middle sheath, you're gonna be able to feel that light up and really get a decent amount of blood flow. And we're gonna superset this with something that's gonna target our obliques. Now, when I was talking about doing the passive plate, you have to hold that hollow position. And that's something I really struggle with. But athletes like football players, wrestlers, swimmers, shot putters, you have to have a very dynamic and strong trunk. And this is something where a lot of gymnasts are just absolutely incredible when it comes down to mastering that hollow position. Okay, so we talked about that with passive plate. So now, if I'm doing 7 reps each way with the passive plate or 9 reps each way, I like to finish off where we would go 25 to 30 reps just doing hollow body rocks, okay? So don't make too much fun of me here. But if I'm here, okay, and I hit 20 to 25 reps and I don't want my heels touching the floor, and I want to really focus on squeezing through my hands with my belly button. I know that's a weird cue, but, and just repping this out, okay? Long duration, rep this out. Oh, right there. That's good. Okay, so you can go a little bit more dynamic with the passive plate that stimulates your trunk, that stimulates your abs, and then you're gonna go long duration with the hollow body rocks. Then you rest about 60 seconds and you just continuously repeat that for 4 to 5 sets and your abs are gonna be lit up. And now we're gonna get into a little bit more isolation work on specific muscles like the obliques so we can get even more diced up. Diced is like my favorite ab description. I'm gonna say diced like 4 more times in this video. We mentioned in the 60-second breakdown what posture can do or what your abs can do for your posture. We also talked about that internal pressure, okay? And I think that before we get into this, I just wanna discuss the fact that your abs tend to be slower twitch because they do contribute to posture, but they also respond very well to a controlled, rapid movement, okay? And I'm gonna create this absolutely crazy analogy of if you ever drink too much in college and you're projectile vomiting that night, the next day, your abs are sore, your ribs are sore, your obliques are sore. At least that was me in 2003 at my freshman year at Penn State. So one of the things that I learned from that we ended up learning from even further with throwing, is that if we can do those controlled movements, you can actually improve that strength and get more diced up. So this is the next exercise here where we're gonna have a little bit of hips involved. And it's an absolutely fantastic movement, one for sports performance, but also for your obliques and a little bit of that lower back. And this is going to be a back extension where we're focusing on here, boom. And we want to get that stretch shortening cycle. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we'll go 7 to 9 on each side. I'm gonna hit this side now, just so I'm nice and structurally balanced. And my lead leg is the leg that I like to have be the leg that's down, okay? So I'm facing this way, my left leg is forward. So I'm here. And that's gonna be absolutely fantastic. Now, where I like to compare this to is that if you watch like the best athletes, okay, hit a heavy clean or a heavy back squat, okay? I wanna use someone like Haley Reichert. When she even does a jerk, you can see as she's standing there, she'll go, and she fills her belly up and then does something very rapid. Okay, so this is a really good skill that we have to have. So we have to isolate the abs with movements like this, But then we also have to think about how we can create more internal pressure to control it even further, okay, to control that trunk. And so this is where I like to use the actual ab roller. I'm gonna be cool and put my hat on backwards. This is an exercise where wrestlers will benefit tremendously if you think about getting heavy on the head and just general fitness, okay? This can really lengthen your abs, and I would say ease into this, okay? So I'm gonna go nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Come in quickly, okay? But do the first 3 or 4 a little bit more, maybe hesitant just slightly. See how your abs feel, okay? And even while we're doing the ab wheel, we wanna feel the hollow position that we held when we were doing the pass the plate, when we did the hollow body rocks, okay? The same position, we wanna hold that now when we're doing the ab roller. Here, slow, 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 in fast, okay? Now, I'm gonna get a little bit quicker here. And we wanna think hands and butt up. One more. So we can go nice, long, slow, eccentric. Feel that mechanical tension, feel that mechanical overload. And we're pairing this with the rapid rotations, but slow, long, 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 boom. Slow, long, 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 boom. So it's that slow eccentric paired with that rapid innervation, and that's gonna lead to dicing up those abs in a very quick manner, and you're gonna be lit up the next day. All right, so this next exercise, oh my gosh, this is so hard. Oh my God. It's gonna be a movement, the reverse squat, okay? We learned this directly from knees over toes guy, Ben Patrick. I like to do this with my throwers at the end of a workout, football guys, end of a workout, to really target where the hips and that rectus abdominis, a little bit of the transverse as well, sort of link in and focus on that while you're trying to achieve that hollow position, pushing that lumbar spine hard into the decline, okay? One of my favorite things to do would be, you go 30 reps with the band, and then, okay, you're gonna take the band off and you go 30 to 50 reps. Then you rest about a minute and you do that again, and then you are totally torched with your abs. So this would look like, here we've got our strength band, which is available at garagestrength.com. It's our power elastic. You attach it to an immovable object. Now, if you see here, we've got the footholds, so you have to have dorsiflexion, okay? So that you can already feel burning in your calves up top here. Now, if I'm gonna hold here, all right, I'm gonna lengthen them, my abs, and I'm gonna come up. And squeeze at the top. Right there is where I wanna hold that hollow position, okay? So now, one thing that we can do is that if you don't have access to that decline, we can also do this here. But I would recommend holding on to somebody's legs or holding on to another immovable object. And then what you do, you let that band go, okay? And you immediately get right back on. If I have the decline, I'm gonna get right back on the decline. Now it's gonna be a reverse squat, or we just call these incline leg raises. Here. And think about pushing the lower back down. Don't get too much of an arch, okay? A lot of people will say, this is bad for somebody's back. It's bad for their back if they're super arched. If they know how to hold that hollow position, they're gonna get lit up, okay? This is my absolute favorite way to finish that ab workout. So we started with 2 compound movements, okay? The walrus, along with the overhead single leg squat, where we've gotta focus on our abs and our trunk being as stable as possible. The walrus by itself is probably my favorite all-time ab exercise across all fronts, no matter what, right? Then after the walrus and the overhead single leg squat, we got into pass the plate and the hollow body rocks. 4 sets of 7 each way, 4 sets of 25 to 30 on the hollow body rocks. Then we got into the back extensions with the rotation, targeting the obliques. And then we hit that with the long ab wheel that was a little bit more explosive. That's where we started to isolate even further. And then we finished with the death sets here. The death sets, 1 set of 30 banded on the reverse squat, 1 set of 30 to 50 not banded, incline raise, reverse squat, and then rest about a minute and repeat that until you cannot move your abs at all. Because what's gonna happen is the next day, you're gonna sneeze, you're gonna cough, you're trying to squeeze in a fart, and you're not gonna be able to do it because your abs are gonna be that sore. My abs feel diced. Did it look diced at all? I don't have a 6-pack.
And that's okay.
The lighting's bad in here, okay? That's what the problem is. So if you guys want more ab exercises, you want more movements that you can use, click on this video right here by my big head. If you guys want more movements or more workouts to help you become absolute freaks, make sure you head over to the Google Play Store, the Apple iOS Store, or Peak Strength, that app where you can get 7 free days of training and have a workout partner inside the app to help you be more accountable. That workout partner is just a program along with those rest periods and that effort guide so that you can actually improve and make progress day over day. Again, peakstrength.app, because remember, freaks, if you want to become a champion, you've always got to cultivate your power. Peace.